If you have ever dreamed of a steady flow of large, perfect brown eggs, this video is your blueprint for success. The secret to the world's commercial egg industry isn't a mystery. It has a name: the Isa brown hen. This bird is not just a breed, it is a biological egg-producing machine. She is the most productive layer on the planet, defining profitability for the modern farm. But with such extreme output comes major responsibilities and some genetic secrets that a new farmer often misses. Today, we are cutting through the noise. We will explore exactly why the Isa brown lays over 300 eggs per year, what her main drawbacks are, and, most importantly, how you must manage her nutrition and genetics to ensure your flock doesn't just survive, but achieves maximum production. Let's dive in and uncover everything you need to know about the hen that transformed the poultry business. The history of the Isa brown hen begins in France in the 1970s. She was developed by the breeding group the Institute of Animal Selection, ISA, which gives her the initials. The primary goal was to create a commercial layer that was genetically superior in efficiency and could thrive in intensive production systems. Although her exact origin remains a trade secret, her lineage is known to involve a complex cross of heavy utility breeds like the Rhode Island Red and the Rhode Island White, rigorously selected for a single trait: the maximum conversion of feed into eggs. This aggressive selection is precisely why she became the gold standard for industrial brown egg production worldwide. Today, the Isa brown is synonymous with efficiency and high yield. Her specific lineage is tightly controlled by genetics companies, guaranteeing that the birds sold to farmers maintain predictable and consistent performance, regardless of the farm's location. The Isa brown is not a breed in the traditional sense, but a first-generation commercial hybrid, F1. This means she is the direct result of crossing two distinct pure genetic lines, and that specific combination results in the exceptional performance we see. This phenomenon is called hybrid vigor or heterosis. Hybrid vigor is the reason the Isa brown dramatically outperforms her pure-line ancestors in traits like growth rate and egg production. However, this has a crucial implication. If you try to cross two Isa brown hens, their offspring, an F2 cross, will not inherit the same production level. The results will be inconsistent, and flock production will decline sharply. Therefore, the Isa brown must be purchased annually from specialized hatcheries. She is a replacement bird, engineered for super high production over a short, productive lifespan. Her value lies in being a single-generation product, maximizing efficiency before her output naturally begins to decline. The Isa brown hen incorporates a fundamental technological advantage for industrial egg production. She is an autosexing hen. This means that male and female chicks can be distinguished immediately, or within hours of hatching, simply by observing the color of their down. In the specific case of the Isa brown, this visual sexing follows a precise genetic pattern. Females hatch with reddish-brown or cinnamon down, while males hatch with white or pale yellow down. This color system is the result of the careful crossing of the pure parental lines by the genetics company. This early sexing capability saves breeders massive amounts of time and money. Since males have no productive value in the egg industry, they can be separated and culled right away. Color sexing ensures the breeder only invests valuable resources, feed, vaccines, space, in the single profitable product, the future laying hens. Physically, the Isa brown is a medium-sized hen, classified as a light to semi-heavy bird. They have a compact but well-formed body, with strong yellow legs and a bright red single comb. Her plumage is her most distinctive visual characteristic. The adult Isa brown hen presents predominantly reddish-brown or cinnamon feathers, often showing white or cream feathers on the tail and around the neck. This color is intentionally consistent, often associating her with quality and reliability. In terms of health, her sleek appearance often masks a high-stress biology. Her metabolism is constantly working at its limit for egg production. They are very active and alert birds but tend to lack the long-term physical durability of traditional dual-purpose breeds. The Isa brown's temperament is generally docile, calm, and non-aggressive, making her well-suited for dense rearing systems, whether in cages or in free-range setups. They are not strong flyers, which makes confinement easier. Despite their calmness, they are notoriously vocal hens. Their constant clucking and cackling is a common trait on farms, especially during peak laying or feeding hours. Nevertheless, they adapt well to human presence and are not typically shy. Management of these birds must focus heavily on minimizing stress, as any environmental change, in light, temperature, or noise, can cause an immediate and noticeable drop in the laying rate. Consistency in management and environment is far more crucial for the Isa brown than for almost any other layer. The Isa brown is an extremely fast-maturing bird, engineered to begin laying early and aggressively. Most hens start dropping their first eggs between 19 and 22 weeks of age, about 4.5 to 5 months. This early onset of laying is a key economic factor. It allows the farmer to start recouping the investment in feed and chicks much sooner than with heritage breeds, which can take 6 or 7 months to mature. This reduced waiting time is a significant commercial advantage. Maturation is not just fast, it's synchronized. In a healthy flock of ISA browns, the vast majority of hens will begin laying eggs almost simultaneously, which simplifies the uniform management of feed and product collection during that initial phase. Due to her frantic metabolic rate, the ISA brown has very high nutritional requirements that must be strictly met to sustain production. Feed is non-negotiable. She must receive a balanced diet specifically formulated for high-performance layers. The most critical component of her diet is calcium. With a hen laying almost 1 egg daily, her body rapidly drains its calcium reserves. If the diet is deficient, the bird will immediately start drawing calcium from her own bones, resulting in severe health issues, skeletal weakness, and eventually, death. The feed ration must also be rich in protein, typically between 16% and 18% for the peak lay cycle, and should be supplied ad libitum, free choice, or in carefully controlled rations that ensure each hen gets her precise amount. A caloric or protein deficit will immediately reduce egg size and laying rate. The most outstanding feature of the ISA brown is her volume of output. Under optimal management, light, and nutrition, a hen can lay between 300 and 330 eggs in her first year of laying, up to 80 weeks of age. That is nearly 1 egg per day, every day. This high yield is achieved through genetic design that maximizes the duration of the laying cycle and minimizes rest days between cycles. This productive persistence is why she dominates the brown egg industry. ISA brown production declines significantly and quickly after the first year. This is why in commercial systems, birds are usually replaced after 12 to 18 months of peak production. ISA brown eggs are universally known for their deep, consistent brown color. This color is highly valued in many consumer markets, as it is often associated with a natural or free-range egg, though genetically there is no quality difference from a white egg. In terms of size, they start laying smaller eggs early on but quickly reach a standard weight of between 2 and 2.3 ounces, classifying them as medium to large eggs at peak production. Shell quality is a critical and often weak factor. Due to the constant calcium drain, shell quality can noticeably deteriorate towards the end of the laying cycle, becoming thinner and more fragile, which increases breakage and product discard. The weight of the adult ISA brown hen at her time of maximum production stays light, generally between 4 and 5 pounds. This light weight is intentional, as a smaller bird requires less maintenance feed for herself and directs more energy toward egg production. The ISA brown rooster is notably heavier, but the F1 hybrid male is only slightly larger than the female, with a weight that might reach between 5.5 and 6.6 pounds. It is important to remember that in commercial egg production, ISA brown males are culled at hatch, as they are not needed for laying and do not build enough muscle to be economically raised as meat birds. Their sole purpose is to transmit the genetic line. The broodiness instincts, or going broody, of the ISA brown hen have been practically eliminated by genetic selection. These are birds designed to lay eggs continuously, not to stop and incubate them. This is an economic advantage. The farmer does not want the hen to waste time sitting on a nest. Her time and energy must be devoted entirely to laying. Therefore, the ISA brown is not suitable as a mother hen or incubator. If one wants to hatch ISA brown chicks, an artificial incubator or a hen of another breed that retains strong maternal instincts should be used. The maximum productive lifespan of the ISA brown is notably short. The laying peak occurs during the first year, weeks 22 to 80. After that period, her efficiency drops dramatically. In commercial farming, birds are rarely kept beyond 80 to 90 weeks of age. At this point, the drop in production and the deterioration of shell quality make them no longer economically viable. They are high-yield birds but with low productive longevity. If allowed to live beyond their commercial cycle, their general life expectancy can be 3 to 5 years, but their egg production will be minimal, and their quality of life may be compromised due to accumulated health problems from extreme metabolic wear. The ISA brown is a cull meat hen. Her yield as a meat bird is minimal and is generally considered a secondary source of income at the end of her useful life cycle. Due to her light body weight and lack of muscle mass, her meat is not highly valued in the marketplace. The carcass is small and lean. On commercial farms, cull hens are processed for meat used in processed products, soups, broths, pet food, or are sold at a very low price. She should not be considered a dual-purpose breed. She is a pure layer. The ISA brown hen is a final product and should not be used to try to improve other varieties by the amateur or semi-professional breeder. She is an F1 hybrid. If you try to cross an Isa Brown with a rooster of another breed, the resulting F2 offspring will be genetically unpredictable, retaining neither the high production of the Isa Brown nor the conformation or temperament characteristics of the other breed. The genetic use of the Isa Brown occurs exclusively in the laboratories of the genetics companies, where the pure lines of grandparents and parents are maintained to recreate the F1 hybrid with the desired vigor in each generation. The main vulnerability of the Isa Brown lies in the metabolic stress imposed by her genetics. The high risk of calcium deficiency leads to bone fragility and mobility issues. Another common risk is cloacal prolapse, especially early in the laying cycle, where the constant effort to expel a large egg can damage the reproductive system. This issue is almost exclusive to hyperproduction breeds. Finally, her useful life expectancy is limited. To offset these risks, the farmer must be strict with mineral supplementation, ensure perfect lighting and ventilation, and provide a low-stress environment. Health management is as intensive as her egg production. The Isa Brown hen is a marvel of genetic engineering, a laying champion, a master of feed conversion, and the foundation of any profitable brown egg operation. But always remember this golden rule: maximum production demands maximum commitment. Her body is fragile under the relentless pressure of over 300 eggs. The key to your success lies in elite nutrition, strict calcium management, and timely flock replacement. Treat this bird like the high-performance athlete she is, and she will repay you with the most consistent production you have ever seen. We want to hear from you. Have you raised the Isa Brown? What is your personal secret to maintaining shell quality into the second year? Share your best advice in the comments below. If this detailed guide has helped you optimize your farm, please support us with a like and share this video. And so you don't miss any essential guide on genetics and animal profitability, subscribe to the channel and hit that notification bell. We'll see you in the coop. Wishing you success, fellow breeder. Until next time.